Today we're going to be processing deer meat and turning it into hot sticks, summer sausage, brats, Polish sausage, and even jerky. The way that we're going to be making all of these is using the things that it tells you to do in a Cabela's packet. So if you go to Cabela's, you can get these packets that have specific things you can make with the venison, and it tells you how much the ratio is of venison to pork, as well as how to make them, and it gives you the ingredients and stuff like that. So after you've got the pork and the venison and the ingredients, you want to mix them all together in a meat mixer like you're seeing right here. Add all the seasoning. We like to use a lot of mustard seeds, and that's what you're seeing us dump in right here. Next step is to take your sausage casing and put it over the tube so that way you can begin filling it with the meat. And when you're done, you just want to add it to a nice pile because you're going to put that in the smoker pretty soon. In this clip, I'm cutting strings, and you're going to need these in order to tie the sausages so they don't fall out. All the meat inside can't fall out. You want it to stay in there while it's smoking, and that's how you're going to do it with strings. So make sure to cut a bunch of those because you need a lot. So while we got those smoking, we're going to move on to the hot sticks. And similarly to summer sausage, you'll want to start by adding the ingredients to mix it. And the ingredients for summer sausage seasoning to hot stick seasoning to brat seasoning, they're all different, but it tells you in the package what you're going to need. After you put the hot stick casings onto the tube, you're going to want to fill up this big tube with some of the meat. This next part takes a little bit of math, and basically you have to measure how big your smoker is, how big the room is that you can fit hot sticks in, and how big you want them to be. So maybe you can fit 2 8-inch hot sticks in your smoker. That's personally about what we usually do, and that's why we've got them in groups of 2, as you can see here. So you got to measure it out and then tie them up and do similarly to the summer sausage. Cut it off like you can see and then add it to the pile. After that, you can take your hot sticks and throw them in the smoker, and when they're done, you can try them out and they should taste pretty good. We hang ours for a couple of hours before we eat them, and it just makes them taste better. Sometimes you're going to have a little bit of extra meat that you can't fit into another summer sausage, brat, or hot stick in this case, and with that we made it into breakfast meat, and we just had it with some eggs, and it tasted really good, as you can see. And right here you can see we have the summer sausages that we smoked earlier hanging up because they have to stay like this for a couple of weeks. The next thing that I'm going to be making is Polish sausage and brats, and I'm only going to be showing you guys the Polish sausage because brats are the same exact thing. We do literally the same exact things for both of them, except Polish sausage and brats have different ingredients for their own seasonings. But overall, you use the same strategy as you do for summer sausage and for hot sticks. Everything is just different sizes and different ingredients so far. But we're going to move on to jerky after this, and that's a little bit different, so make sure to stick around for that. We once again had a little bit of meat left over, and we decided to save it and use it to eat with Spam and eggs, and it turned out to be really good. Jumping ahead a little bit, now we've got the summer sausage all done. It sat in the garage for a while, and now it's really nice, and I tried it for the first time, and this was really good, probably the best we've made. And right here I'm trying some of the brats and the Polish sausage side by side. They were both very good, but let's move on to jerky. The first step is to mix everything like everything else, but then this is where it changes. You're going to want to put some of the meat into the jerky gun, close it up, and spray some Pam olive oil onto a pan. And then this is where you're going to want to start pulling the trigger on the jerky gun and letting out some jerky. and make it whatever size you want. This is the size that we're doing, and it turns out really good like this. So we do this a lot of times, but after that, throw it in the smoker. And right here you can see some of them that are almost done. We're gonna put those on the top, and we'll see how these turn out in the end. They turned out really good, and for those of you who are curious, the flavor that we use for this jerky is sweet and hot. If you guys want to see me shoot one of the deer that we processed in this video, then click on this video right over here, or you can click over here if you want to see us processing venison last year. But anyways, thanks for watching.